Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second week of September. And here in South Africa, we are well on our way to summer, although here in Cape Town it's quite cold at this stage. And I hear in the Northern Hemisphere, a lot of people said that they are leaving summer behind. But I, for one, am very excited to go to Scotland and to encounter nice cold weather. I love cold weather. So to me, that is always inspiring. Anyway, something that has been coming up as I was about to choose the deck of cards that I wanted to use for this reading. And for this one, I used my Ask the Angels card deck. And a thought that came up is so many people only want to talk to certain archangels or higher beings, higher vibrational beings at this stage. And they forget how much empathy and support the angels bring to us. And I still see them in my daily inspirations that I share on my WhatsApp groups and on my social media. How many times it is an angelic energy with the most beautiful, simple energy and attitude coming through to come and support us in a divine way. It is like we aspire to be bigger and better and more important, and sort of the high vibrational thing almost becomes an egotistical thing. And the beauty always lies in simplicity. And this is something the angels and the archangels always tell me. It's to simplify, find something at its core where it has not been complicated by human thought or human ego. So the card that I drew is from Angel Patience, and it is all about unfolding, trusting yourself, holding yourself in a space to allow yourself to unfold more and more into the beautiful, natural, simple you that is an eternal being, and that is striving to live a compassionate, happy, truthful life in a complicated world. And most of you have been busy with the moon this weekend. Last night we experienced the full moon eclipse here in South Africa, and it was truly beautiful. Such a red blood moon. Oh, divine. And that energy brings again a lot of insight into ourselves as spiritual beings, as to what we want, and understanding of who we are and how we can cultivate more of that in this crazy world. I see the world's energy is still a bit slow, still waiting for stuff to shift, but the angels say that energy might shift this week. Lots of positive energy coming in this week, not a lot of struggle, maybe some complications over the following weekend where we have to align with our truth in a stronger way again. But for this week, go inside, hold yourself sacred, away from the world, even if you have to go into the world. Conserve your energy. You will maybe feel that you're not up to socials at this stage, and rather stay with yourself where you are and pay attention on what you need. There, however, she's reminding me that we do need support still. Allow yourself to be supported, and if you need to go somewhere to allow that support for healing or whatever reason, to just talk to somebody, please do that. It is a week of comfort and support, and we always need to do that for ourselves first. Another aspect of the lunar eclipse is the darkness that can block out the light. And that is also a personal responsibility that we have to always notice our own darkness, to always be able to be aware of our anger, our resistance, our frustrations, and how we react in the world when our buttons are being pushed. So that can be balanced this week as well. A lot of self-knowledge available and a lot of capability to shift that into a creative expression. If you struggle with that, ask the angels to help you to notice this or to make you aware of what you need to see of how you project yourself in the world, and whether it's from pain and trauma that you act and react, or whether you are able to move beyond that to sync with love and compassion and harmony. And remember, it's not always about the other people, that we have to be a good person, but it's about having the joy of how you experience yourself, to not feel, what is the English word? To not feel upset with yourself because of how you acted. You know, we can lose respect for ourselves if we reacted too fast or did something that we can't take back. And this is why, rather try and understand your hurts, your pains, and have compassion for them. Because if you don't have compassion for your own darkness, you will never be able to understand other people's darkness, their fears, their worries, the things they struggle with. And this is a week where we can truly move forward in being that visible example of dealing with stuff, handling stuff in a more compassionate way. So allow yourself to also have compassion for yourself and ask the angels to help you with self-love and support as much as you can this week. And remember, align with your spiritual needs. Who are you as a soul? Where do you want to go with that? How do you want to express that in the world? I'm sending you lots of love. See you next week. Bye, guys.